We are again in Piazza di Porta Romana, like the previous video. This time we are going to take another way to the city center. You go up, the way is to Piazzale Michelangelo. This is the most beautiful drive getting to the city center, because you are going up this hill. At the top of the hill there will be a beautiful square from which you can have a wonderful view of the city center from high. Anyway, now we will drive for about 5 to 7 minutes, depending on traffic. Go up. The road is very simple because basically there is only one way, except for one point which we'll just show you in a minute. And still go up. This road has been built in the late 18th century and 19th century, when Florence has been Italian capital city for a few years, and obviously it had to be modified in architecture and made a little bit more rich and formal place. So all this road was designed in a way that you get to the Piazzale Michelangelo and see the beauty of the city. And of course they built beautiful villas all along this road. Now this is the only point where you have to pay attention, because you have to continue going your left, basically never turn, but you can also turn right to go back home. Instead, this way we just go to the center, we continue. Now it's green, we continue. Go ahead, and we are nearly getting to the top of the hill, which we'll see in a minute. We are going to pass next to San Miniato Church, which is one thing you have to see. It's a medieval church in Florence and is right here at the end of this long road. Now pay attention here, because there is a speed limit trap here on your right. So stay within 50 kilometers. Then you can speed up again. After these couple turns, you will see San Miniato on your right. There, and you can start seeing on your left the Duomo from Florence. The view is magnificent from here, but here on the right, if you go up the steps, you will see San Miniato Church, which is one place you absolutely have to see in Florence. We continue, and we are almost at the square. You can see the view from here, it's unbelievable, and it's particularly beautiful at sunset. In fact, now it's 6 p.m. it's almost sunset. It's October and it's almost sunset time. Even in the summertime you can go like 7-8 o'clock at night, it's still wonderful, and you can enjoy the view and a glass of wine. while you walk around. Of course, this is a very busy point because there are many tourists coming to visit this point. Continue, and we still have a few more minutes to get down to the river side, which we have to cross. We have the Arno River in Florence, which cuts the city into parts. We are on the, in one sense, the newer part of Florence. Then once we cross the river, we go into the ancient part of Florence, which is what used to be the Roman city of Florence and what became the city of the Medici, and they built their own castle and palaces during the Renaissance and during 16th and 17th century. Still go down a few more turns. You should remember, if you come with your car on weekends, you can enter with your car in the center and try to find the parking either in a garage in the center or on the street. During the week it's not allowed, and you will notice that when you get to a certain point, you will find the traffic light, which is going to be green on weekends and red on weekdays, which will tell you if you can go in or not. Now, this video will just show you in case you cannot go inside with your car. So we are basically now at the river, and we are about to cross one of the bridges. We show you where you can park the car when you come to the center. There are two garages here where you can leave your car. They are both quite near the center, about 1 kilometer from there, from the city center, the heart, Piazza della Signoria or the other monuments. And these two garages costs more or less 1.5 euro per hour. So you can also decide to come by car here instead of taking the bus, as I've shown in another video. You keep driving and cross the river. Now you'll have a beautiful view of the river, and the landscape at this time is really wonderful because it's almost sunset. So we'll show you now very briefly what it looks like. One of the famous views of Florence. Now you continue, you get to this traffic light, and you pass this traffic light, and then we are almost there. on the left side, if you walk, there is you're basically on the river. You continue walking straight and you get to all the different, you get to Ponte Vecchio and you get to the Uffizi. But now we are just aiming to the parking. Now we have another traffic light. After this traffic light, you will see the first parking. And then there will be the second one. The first the first parking, it's on the left, so stay on the left lane. And this is right here, as you can see. This is one of them. This is also a little bit more expensive than the other. You go inside here, and then there you will get inside the garage. It's underground. Now, otherwise, the second one, which is a few hundred meters closer to the center, when you get here, you turn left. This is called Piazza Beccaria. And here at the traffic light, you can see the sign of parking, which is Libero. It's free, it's available. And there you see Sant'Ambrogio parking. You can turn here on the right and leave the car down there. That's it for now. Ciao ciao.